Hey guys, sorry about that. So the last page, I just misread the question and it wasn't clicking for me. The word that I missed is it says that 38 are not sedans. Whoops, kind of a key thing there. All right, so this last problem, you can see I've set it up here. There's 200 total cars. So for the Venn diagram, 200 goes at the top. There's 144 that are sedans, so that's my S over here for sedans. 120 are sedans, but do not have manual transmission. So I let M be the manual transmission. Right. And then there's the 38 that are not sedans and do not have manual transmission. Reading is key. All right. So when you go to fill this out, how I set this up, here's my sedans, there's manual transmission. The 120 that are sedans, so they go in that circle, but do not have manual transmission, meaning they can't be in the overlap. So that 120 goes right here. All right. Excuse me. From there, I actually looked at the fact that there's supposed to be 144 total in this circle. So I did 144 minus 120 to get the 24 that have to be the remaining ones that are in the overlap. So those cars are sedans and they have manual transmission. All right. Let's see. There's 38 that are not sedans and they don't have manual transmission. So those 38 go down here. They're not in any of the circles there. And then the last piece is the idea that there should be 200 cars total. So I added up the 120, the 24, and the 38, and then subtracted that from 200. Sorry, got a little dog poop emergency or something. I'm trying to block it out for the moment. And so when you take that difference, that leaves you with 18. And so that 18 has to be the cars here that have manual transmission, but they're not sedans. So there's some other type of car, SUV, van, whatever. All right. Now that we've got all that set up, it says use your work from part A to calculate the number of vehicles at the dealership that are sedans and have manual transmission. So all that is, if you want to show it in notation wise, it would be the intersection when we say and that's just the numbers in the overlap. So that's going to be 24. All right. How many have manual transmission? So that's just the M itself. That's the 24 and the 18 together. So 24 and 18, that should give us 42. At least I think that gives us 42. Yeah, that looks good. All right. So then when it says use the parts from those to calculate the probability. All right. Probability is how many ways it can happen out of how many total. So when it says it's a sedan and has manual transmission, that's the probability of this. That's going to be the 24 from right here, but then divided by the number of total cars, 200. So if we do 24 and divide it by 200, right, we can leave it as 0.12. You can leave it as 12 out of 100. Just leave it as a decimal or a fraction though. All right, and then the last part has a manual transmission. So the probability of that, there's 42 cars out of the 200. And that comes out to be 0.21. All right, there you go. Hopefully that helps. Have a fantastic rest of your day.